So I don't usually start this early, but like this is pretty chill. What happened? It's kind of unfortunate. Like right away, as soon as I saw this, oh shit. As soon as I saw this, I knew like I thought he was gonna just smite it and flash out, but then he like tried to stay. Like if he just boom right there flashes out, like it's kind of worth. But I mean it's kind of relevant too. Basically, you're gonna get a decent. Well, the problem is I think she got 2 assists here, right? I know Timo got away, so she got no, she got the kill. So like now after. I think what you had to do here. Let me see. I don't know if you could have gotten the wave in. But you definitely. I mean, no. This is gonna be really rough. Just in general, it's not really your fault. I mean, you probably could have gone up here with them, but I don't think you would have been able to save them. So, kind of just unfortunate for you. But we'll have to see how you play it. Now she has blue buff, which is kind of cancer, but we'll have to see how this. Let's see how you play it, because I don't think it's just doomed. Also, I'm interested to see how this works now with only 1 potion. I don't think it'll be bad now. I think it'll still be good, especially since they have thresh and stuff. But I think it might end up being more efficient versus poke champs more than all in. But we'll have to see. I have no clue. I haven't really played much since the patch, so in fact I don't think I've played at all since the new patch. I mean, at this very moment you guys are pretty even in experience. No, actually you're ahead in experience because you were getting solo XP. So this lane isn't over right now. You probably have to wait out the rest of this blue buff, play safe, you know, just farm it up. You're gonna have an ICS lead. I think you could have gotten all 3 of those, but it's okay. You'll be able to get these. Maybe not that one. You'll be able to get this one though. It's a bummer. I think you missed like 5 that you could have gotten there, but nice trade here. You're still okay. You can keep autoing her. She dies here. Nice. Yeah, you can just kill him. You have heal. Nice. Force the slash. So now you need to get this wave in. So like now you have blue buff too. Yeah, shove this thing in as hard as you can. That way you can recall here. Yeah, I guess you don't have to recall, but no, actually it's probably fine that you stay. So this is actually good when I think about it, because you're gonna have full mana obviously because blue buff. You'll probably be lower than her, but we'll have to see what you do here, because I think if you back right here, then it's not worth. But yeah, you can keep pressuring. Now that you stayed, you might as well. Now you have like a nice experience lead. You have a decent CS lead. You just have to hope that they don't just like fight you guys. Like if he just hooks you. See, so far you've been playing this lane phase fine. I'm okay with how you play the lane phase. We'll have to see if this guy, he can just walk up and hook you once he gets ignite and just force you flash and heal. But you're shoving the wave in. It's good. You're almost up, you know, 10 CS, you're almost there. Next wave you can probably get it. So after your team giving up first blood, like this lane phase has gone pretty well for you, considering. Just fast forwarding this because this lane is kind of boring. Yeah, you guys can win this fight now. As soon as he mistook, like you're playing way too passive there. Like I think he probably could. Remember he has no flash, so as soon as he misses hook here, like you could be autoing, boom auto, you know. Boom auto on him. You'd have autoed him twice. You know, he'd be at like 100 HP, 150 HP, and then by then you could, you know, I don't know if you had W up. Let's see. No, you W'd there. You know, if that auto goes on him, you would have autoed him before too, because like you're playing aggressive here. I mean, maybe you don't kill him, but he would be 100 HP. You know, that guy's not coming back to lane. Then you could really start zoning them, right? So as soon as he misses hook, like, you no longer have to play passive, because his flight is not going to be enough. You're full HP, you know? Misses hook again. You guys can just, like, walk up, stand up here. Like, literally right now, you should be right up here. Like, up past their wave. This guy has no hook, so they have nothing that they can do. You know? Because now she's like, she's not losing any more CS off this, because you're not playing aggressive enough, right? Like, it might look like, you know, it's a bad thing for you guys because she has double longsword and you don't. But like with Teemo and the fact that this guy has no flash, as long as you don't get hooked, you're not going to lose the fight. Because Ashe is better in lane than Xayah. You know? So really try to play around Thresh Hook when he's on the other team. If he doesn't have it, like, you can super hardcore pressure. Fast forward a little bit. It looks like you're just playing really passive. I mean, it's not bad to play really passive, but like, I mean, oh shit, I don't want to run. But like, now that you're 6, like again, she's not 6. He has no flash, and he's really low. Like, you know she has no heal because, you know, if you had like timed it stuff, like literally just ult here, ult somebody, ult right now, boom, ult Thresh, go and kill him, you know. Or at least, if you're not gonna ult, like stand up here. You're level 6 and they're not. Like, you can super hard pressure this. Even though you're down at items, right? Because you know that you have summoner advantage. Now you don't, but you did, right? Plus you have extremely big experience advantage. So like, they're playing safe, right? But like, look how far back you are. There's no reason that they should be playing the safe. You should be like up here. She shouldn't even be in experience range. Like, she should be way back here because you're up here pressuring her. Like, she's just getting all this free CS. Like, you're up 8 CS, but you should be up like 15 CS by now, at least. You know? I mean, she's still not level 6. Like, just ulti her. Yeah. Slide and then ultied. You know? Because then she hit 6 all that. She still died, but, I mean, you absolutely could have lived. You could have. They had like 2 perfect opportunities to ult her. So, I mean, it looks like you're just playing a little bit too passive. I don't know why. I'm not sure if you just don't want to, like, throw your lead. But by like not aggressing or, you know, punishing your lead, you're like also kind of throwing your what could be a big lead. Oh, I was like, what the hell is this item? I forgot to change the picture for refillable. Is it good that you placed a ward here though? Looks like you maybe had enough for pink on your recall. I don't know though. Let me see. No, maybe not. I'm just gonna. Yeah, no, you didn't, so that's fine. You still got a pretty nice back, though. The problem is now she also had a nice back, so like, you're not that far ahead anymore. But remember, like, you know that she has no ulti right now. So even if you just ulti for a trade, it'd still be okay. You know, like ulti. There you go, boom. Well, this is obviously she's dead, but like. Nice. Oh. I mean, I see the play there. You guys know that he has flash up now, but like, I'm okay with that. You probably could have saved that flash, but it's fine. The main thing is you did use your ult aggressively at the time, and you could have been doing that this whole time, like even without the Nocturne. You didn't need the Nocturne. I don't know what that was on his part, but whatever. So yeah, you don't have to recall here. You guys can stay. He's kind of no mana, but like, you're fine. Especially since the Rush is recalling. You guys don't know that, but... Oops. But, like... It looks like maybe you're going to recall now. So this is fine that you're recalling here. I probably would have recalled before this, to be honest. So when I would have recalled, would have been, like... right here, actually. Because... the way that this wave is stacking, like I would have already been channeling your recall here. As soon as he dies, I would have like gone right here and recalled. Because the way that this wave stacks right here, it means that it's going to push into you anyway. So that like the wave's going to be like right here and nice and big by the time you get back. You know, instead you kind of push it in, you know, but like not really that hard. And you kind of waste some time. I mean, you don't waste time. You get to a nice safe place to back. But now she's gonna push it in, and you're gonna miss this entire wave. Whereas you wouldn't have missed the entire wave if you had backed the first time. You know, you're gonna get back. You're gonna miss all three of those minions, and then you know now they have wave pressure on you guys, right? Because the wave's right here. Well, we'll see if they actually pressure with this lane advantage, but yeah, it looks like she's keeping it shoved in on you now. You guys can fight this. You have ulti. You can definitely. Nice. I think you could have, I think if right there I would have ultied the Xayah. Because then she wouldn't have been able to get, like, all that auto off right there. Right? So he would have been more healthy, and that whole time you could have been autoing her. Like, if you had shot it, like, in a way where it's not going to hit the thresh, right? Or even moved yourself down and then shot it. Like, this is good. Right after that, I mean, no, you're probably dead here. Because if you walk up, he's just going to kill you. And you've nowhere to go. So, yeah. I do think you could have killed the Xayah, though. And then maybe this goes a little bit differently. But it's hard to say. But you definitely could have killed the Xayah if you had shared your ulti a little bit earlier. It's a bummer though, now you guys lose first tower off that. But this kind of goes back to like the beginning, you know? Like now you're even in CS basically, you're even in experience. But like you should have had such a big advantage that their team doesn't even want to come bot. Because they're like terrified of you, right? If you were pressuring, like standing up, zoning her off, even being able to do it anywhere near the wave. Or and then if you had backed at the right timing there, and then they wouldn't have had the lane pressure to even do that, right? So it's like the little stuff here and there. As for being bot right now, it's fine. I would shove out this next wave pretty hard. W the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, make sure you hit the W on all the minions, but like, you do want to get this wave in. The problem is like, you're not getting the waves in fast enough. Because like, I don't think Xayah's even gonna... No, she looks like she's grouping. Their team's dying, but... So now she's gonna lose a couple minions, but if she just runs straight down, she wasn't gonna really miss anything. Oh, nice. Oh, no, he's dead. You might be dead too. Ah, man, it feels bad that she's getting fed. Because it just goes back to the fact that, like, she shouldn't even be in the game. You know? So that's for this play. Let's see. Let's strong again. You know, and the fact that you have an under-level team out. Plus, you were kind of far away, so, like, this Thresh isn't going to die just to the team on himself. Now, this is pretending as if he's not here. You guys weren't going to win this 2v2. Okay. So, like, I get that. It's just, like, not a fight that you guys are going to win at this point. And it gave Xayah another 2 kills, which is a bummer. Let's swap this back to all. I don't think this game's over. I think there's been some minor misplays, so that's a bummer. Oh, you know she's there now. You know that Nocturne's here, so like you guys can just... Oh yeah, what's he doing? I think it looks like you're pinging him to fight. I don't know what he's doing. You guys could have just gone on her. He doesn't have ulti, but still. Like, if he just like stops and runs down, she's like way up here, right? going on here? She's gonna flash. Oh, what the hell is happening? Oh, nice. Oh, what? Damn, that's a bummer. But now you can get this wave in. Crash the wave. Nice. He's taking your CS, but the point is get the wave in the tower to deny this big wave. Okay, the wave crashed. There you go, perfect. Because at this point, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't 1v1 the Xayah, and you can't 2v2 the Xayah. So you're better off grouping with like the Ashe ult and stuff. Looking to help your team. It's a sweet Riven skin. You know, what you should do is tell Riven or Galio to go bot. Just like, hey, you guys go bot, I'll take your lane for you, because it's a safe lane here. You know, but now you're going back bot, and it's unfortunate because right as they're grouping for mid, right? So like I understand this is a big wave, but if you had told Galio to go bot, then he's gonna be in ult range, right? If he walks like right here, but like you can't help this. And this, like, even though it's like he should be going bot, it's something that you can be telling. You know, like, oh, he's gonna die. What is he doing? It's a nice ulti, but like, you know. Anyway, it's something that you can like. If you tell someone something like that, like Galio go bot, they're gonna listen most likely. They might not, but most likely because they don't know where to go. So if you sound smart, like, hey, you need to be here, then they'll probably listen. You know, and then if he doesn't listen, it's not your fault. But you needed to be mid here because your team needs you. And then, you know, again, if he's bot lane, he can just walk right here and then ulti to you guys if the fight starts. But now you guys get mid chunked all the way down to that. You know, there's weird shit happening there. You guys lost Galio, who's wasting ulti. I'm assuming he misclicked. Or he's trolling. Because now you guys, like, you know, you don't even get anything. You're missing all the CS now, because now you grouped mid, but you should have already been here. He should still be bot. Well, I guess he wasted ultimate now, and TP at the same time. So now he can't be bot. And I think you guys still might lose this tower. Oh, you're gone. Let me see real quick. Right here. It's like rough, right? You're like inside of him. But just like always stand behind her, you know. I know it's like a simple thing to tell you in your like macro stuff, right? So from your perspective, we're gonna go way back. From your perspective, there's two mid, okay? And even though team is already down here, like it looks like they're posturing, right? Nautilus is kind of here, their bot line's missing. This wave's shoved in, which means their bot line's probably gonna be up here somewhere. So it looks like they're posturing, right? Top lane's missing, or no, who's their top laner? It's Olaf, yeah, so Olaf's also missing, right? So it looks like they're probably posturing. Teemo shouldn't be here either, but this is where you can be like, hey, Galio, you need to go bot because you have TP and ulti. You can stay mid, help wave clear, and then when this fight, just let this wave die. Like even though it's a huge wave and it looks nice, like even if you had just like left this wave die, it's more important to be here right now because no one's here pressuring this. You know, if someone's here pressuring this, sure, maybe you guys have to answer, but Olaf's top, their whole team's here. You know, so like imagine that 3-man taunt into like you ulting a Nautilus or ulting somebody. You know, and then instead of him just dying for nothing, and then like you ulti right now, whereas the Nautilus, or he goes in, right? But it's like he just blocks it, nothing happens, right? But if you're here and you ult him out of tower, you know, like point blank, maybe something happens with the taunt and stuff. So even though the wave, like, you know, it's like, oh, it's such a big wave, I don't want to just let it die. It's gonna be way more worth to help your team mid. Ask Galio to go bot, but even if Galio stays and doesn't go bot, like the wave dying, it's only like 10 CS. It's more important than protecting this, and like fighting this fight is more important than getting that wave. We're gonna go back. What is this fight? We're just gonna watch this fight. Okay. I think, okay, so we're gonna go back a little bit. See how this fight occurs. Okay. So, he's dying. Okay, right here, I would have ulted the Xayah. Now, obviously, she ulties late, but, like, I think she wouldn't have been expecting it. And even if she ults it, then I would have, like, flashed up here. Right, so what I would have done is... Okay, this is fine. You're trying to play safe because you don't want to walk within his range. Although, you could probably be autoing from over this wall. But it's okay. But right here, I would have ulted the Xayah. She's near side, right, so she can't see it coming. And also, she's, like, a gold player, so she wouldn't have seen it coming for sure. Then, I would have flashed, like, over here, you know? And then killed the Xayah, autoed her. First off, she would have already been dead, right? Because she would have been Ashe stunned. But even if she isn't, then he would have finished her off. And now you're up here, kiting upwards with your Nautilus. And you're way away from these guys, right? Instead of getting rooted, which I don't think that actually should have rooted you. That was weird. And then I don't think you die here, but, like, your team does. So... It looks like you're just a little tiny bit late with your ultis a lot of these times. If you see the Xayah in a position where, you know, like, you can hit her with an ulti, it's almost always worth, even if she dodges it, but, like, you were in a position where she can't see you, she just got Nocturne ulted. So ulting her, like, is going to be worth for you. As for this, it's good for you to be top. Do you guys get this? No, it doesn't look like it, but what happens? Look, you guys do get it. Nice. I don't know why it doesn't show that on this little bar here. This isn't the Olaf. He can wave clear, you know, and then you can help your team win the fight because you're really strong right now. But you're not really, like, it's kind of similar to lane. You're just, like, not really pushing your advantage. You're not forcing yourself onto the map to, like, show your strengths. I still don't think the game's over. You can still carry this game. That's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna skip through this stuff. To all, you make sure that you group with your team. You're behind the Xayah in items, but you're not weak by any means. In fact, like, you need to. Even though, oh, geez, that's a huge shield, but you're still, like, look how much damage you do. You can't melee range though. Yeah, you have to keep in mind that hasn't ulted yet. You know, so, like, right, like, they're gone. Right, you can see that they're all way the hell over there. Like, you need to be hitting this guy. You know, like, you know he doesn't have Q, so it's just, like, a little frustrating, you know. Because, like, there's a time to play passive, and then there's a time to, like, know that they have no way to kill you, right? Oh, man. What happened here? I was fast-forwarding a little bit too fast. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, this is just, like, a simple, like, just walk the safe way. You know, there's not much more I can say. You know, there's something you know as soon as it happens, but it looks like this is probably the end of the game. Yeah. I think there's some clear stuff that you can work on. Pressuring your lead, grouping with your team in the mid game, instead of, you know, even if it's a big wave bot you're gonna sacrifice, they need you here. You know, getting off the autos when you know that there's nothing that can hit you. But we'll talk about some of the stuff after the game, and then you can, you know, see what I'm talking about.